Hi St. Edward's friends, it's Miss Erica here, and I'm sitting outside on my sunny back porch to read again, and I have to wear my sunglasses because it is so bright out here that I'm having a hard time seeing my book. So I decided to put my sunglasses on today, but I thought we would do some reading outside because it's so beautiful, and I hope you're enjoying the beautiful weather. I'm going to read a book today called You're Aboard Spaceship Earth. And this is all about our planet and how it rotates around the sun and how our planet is like a spaceship. It is out in space and we are on it. And it's like our own personal spaceship. We get to travel through space. So we're going to learn a little bit about how our planet is a spaceship. And this book is written by Patricia Lauber, and Holly Keller did the pictures. You're aboard Spaceship Earth. The shuttle is blasting off into space. The shuttle carries a crew of 6. For a week, the shuttle will be their home in space. On board, they have all the things they need to stay alive and healthy. They have food, they have water, and they have oxygen. Oxygen is the gas that our bodies take from the air when we breathe. Let's take a deep breath. We breathe in the air, and in that gas, air is gas, and when we breathe it in, our bodies use the oxygen in the air. Once the crew is in space, they cannot stop somewhere for a snack and a cold drink. They cannot open the windows for some fresh air. They cannot get more of anything. Whatever they need must be on board. And here are our astronaut friends. You can see them on their spaceship there. I'm just stopping to listen to my very loud male cardinal friend. Someday you may rocket into space, but right now you are aboard a different spaceship. You have been aboard it all your life. This spaceship's name is Earth. Earth is your home in space. It is home for every person in the world. We are all aboard the same spaceship. Earth is one of 9 planets that travel around the sun. Every day, Earth travels 1,608,000 miles through space. It whizzes along at 67,000 miles an hour. Because we are aboard Earth, we too are whizzing through space. Here's our sun. So planet Earth is moving 1,000 times faster than cars on the highway. It is going so fast and you can't even feel it. But you right now are whizzing through space. Like a shuttle crew, we can't make stops. We can't get more of anything. But Spaceship Earth has everything we need to stay alive. It has food. It has air with oxygen. It has water. Earth has had the same water for billions of years. Plants, animals, and all people use it. Yet Earth doesn't run out of water because the same water is used over and over again. It is recycled. Most of our water comes from the oceans. Water is drawn into the air by the sun's heat. It becomes a gas called water vapor. Salt from the ocean water is left behind. Water vapor forms clouds. Rain clouds drop their water on the earth. Some of it falls in the oceans, some falls on the land. There, much of the rainwater runs into streams. The streams flow into rivers, and the rivers flow back into the oceans. Again, the sun's heat draws up the water out of the oceans. Water vapor forms clouds, and it falls again as rain. That's what we call the water cycle, right? All of the water on planet Earth is reused again and again and again. Water is used in many ways. The roots of plants draw water from the soil. Animals drink water and bathe in it. So do people. Rushing water can be put to work. It can turn machines that make electricity. Paper mills use water. Other factories do too. Tugs and barges travel on rivers. So do canoes and rowboats. Water fills swimming pools. Heated, it warms buildings in cold weather. It washes clothes, dishes, and cars. How many other uses can you think of for water? But after being used, water goes back into the oceans, is drawn into the air, and falls again as rain. Some of the rain that falls on you probably fell on the dinosaurs. The air is made of several gases. One of them is oxygen. People and animals all need oxygen. When you breathe in, your lungs take oxygen out of the air. The oxygen passes into your blood and is used by your body. When you breathe out, your lungs get rid of a waste gas that your body has made. This gas is called carbon dioxide. See this picture here. This is a picture of the dinosaurs with the rain. And you can see this picture here. His lungs. This little guy is breathing in. And he's breathing in oxygen. And when he breathes out, out comes the carbon dioxide. Are you ready to try it? Let's try it. Let's breathe in. Our body got oxygen. Let's breathe out. Out our mouth comes carbon dioxide. Animals and people have been using oxygen for a very long time, yet oxygen is not all used up. The reason is that green plants keep putting oxygen into the air as they make their food. Some green plants live in the oceans, some live on land. All make their food in the same way. They take in water and minerals. They take in carbon dioxide. Using sunlight as energy, they put these things together to make food. As they make food, green plants also make oxygen. For them, oxygen is a waste gas. So when we breathe out, we are wasting the carbon dioxide. We don't need it. We don't use it. But the plants use the carbon dioxide, and when they breathe out oxygen, which is what we need to breathe. People and animals use the oxygen and put carbon dioxide into the air. Green plants use carbon dioxide and put oxygen into the air. And that is why Spaceship Earth does not run out of oxygen. So oxygen is that magic gas that all animals need to live. And without plants, who are all the time making oxygen, we would not be able to breathe. So we're going to look around at all of our plants and we're going to say, thank you, thank you, thank you for your oxygen. Besides making oxygen, Earth's forests and grasslands offer food and shelter to Earth's animals. To grow and be healthy, all these green plants need minerals, which they take from the soil. In nature, the minerals are never used up. They too are recycled. Some of the minerals stay in plants. Some become part of animals. And animals eat plants, and of animals that eat plant eaters. Animals need minerals for growth and health, just as plants do. So some animals get their minerals from plants. Some animals get their minerals from eating other animals that have eaten plants, right? Some animals can get their minerals from eating both. But the minerals do not stay in plants and animals forever. Sooner or later, they go back to the soil. Trees shed their leaves, branches snap off, animals leave their waste droppings, petals, fruits, and seeds fall to the ground, plants die, and so do animals. All this dead matter is rich in minerals. In time, green plants will be able to use them. But first, the dead matter must be changed. It is changed by many small forms of life, which feed on it, cause it to rot and break down into smaller pieces. Earthworms, millipedes, beetles, mites, and bacteria all help with this work. Earthworms, for example, may feed on fallen leaves. Earthworm droppings form a kind of soil. This soil is rich in minerals used from the dead leaves. Now the minerals can be used again by green plants. They have been recycled. So the worms and the bugs and the little creatures that you find in the soil, they are busy turning all of the dead leaves and grass and droppings from animals and roots and all of the things that live under the soil. They're busy turning all of it into rich dirt. Today, much of our food comes from farms. When crops are sent to market, minerals go with them and leave the farm. To keep raising healthy crops, farmers must put minerals back into the soil. There are many ways that farmers put minerals back into their soil. They use compost, and they plant things called cover crops that they can mulch in at the end of the year, and the worms all eat them up. Many home gardeners like to recycle minerals to do what nature does. They put grass clippings, carrot tops, potato peelings, and other plants into compost piles. There, the dead matter is changed by small forms of life. It becomes rich soil for gardeners with ready-to-use minerals. And that's what we were doing at St. Edward's School. We were composting all of the plants that we would eat in the classroom that we weren't eating anymore so that we could make soil for our gardens. Food, water, oxygen. Earth has them all. It's a great spaceship to be aboard. Our job is to keep it that way. All of us need to understand how Earth works. We need to keep it clean and green. We need to remember that Earth is our home in space, that it really is our spaceship Earth. I wonder what you will do today to go and care for the Earth. Maybe you'll just pay attention. Maybe you'll take a walk. Maybe you'll notice the worms doing their job. Maybe you'll take a big deep breath of the oxygen and smell maybe the sweet smell of spring flowers. And you'll breathe out carbon dioxide that the plants can then use. All right, St. Edward's friends, thanks for reading with me today. Bye.